Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John Suspiria Truder. Welcome back to Imperator Rome, where last time we abolished Rome. I mean, sure, they're still technically on the map, but if Rome doesn't own Rome anymore, are they really Rome? I think not. We've basically defeated Rome at this point, and that means there's only one foe we have to defeat. The greatest foe of all. I'm talking, of course, about the Senate. And that's potentially going to be pretty difficult to do. And I say that purely because, yeah, unfortunately, some of the other factions who aren't the populist faction have some really damn good leaders right now. There we go, charisma of 10, charisma of 1 over there, so he's screwed. But yeah, charisma of 9, charisma of 9 again. So those guys are going to be able to hold on to some seats very nicely. What we ultimately ideally need to do is replace these good leaders with bad leaders, and then ideally get a really good leader into the populist faction. Now, a good first step there would be making as many people in the empire, in terms of like government officials and nobles, populist as we possibly can, because then, when these people start dying off, the other factions have relatively few choices for who the next leader is, and the populist faction has more. And we can sometimes impact that because everybody's got a certain amount of pull towards a particular direction. So this person over here, this just random person I've pulled out, they're part of the religious faction right now because their religious pull is slightly higher than the pull towards anything else. So for example, if this person suddenly became very personally wealthy, right now they've got no personal wealth whatsoever, then they'd be a lot more interested in the wealth and merchant faction as a very simple example. Unfortunately, it's kind of difficult to actually push people towards the populist faction because the only things that seem to affect that are their corruption level and their personal popularity level. Now, I could bribe them, I suppose, because then, yeah, they pick up a little bit of corruption, but even then, that goes down relatively quickly because I've set up the laws accordingly. So I might need to get rid of anti-corruption laws to slowly start moving people in this direction. But I think this system is slightly bugged. I noticed this ages ago and it still doesn't seem right to me. So, for example, this person picks up 0.03 a month towards martial because they've got martial of 3. And accordingly they pick up 0.07 because of finesse of 7. Religion, however, this person gains 0.14 despite having a zeal of 7. So, for some reason, religion has double the weighting of anything else. And that's true for literally everyone, and it leads to some very odd results that don't seem to make much sense. So right now in the Empire, 13% of the seats are held by the religious faction. However, if we go over to the character menu and arrange that by what faction you're in, you'll notice that, yeah, if we just kind of skim down here, maybe about half the people in the entire Empire are actually religious. And then the other factions are, yeah, sort of divided evenly, and then there's a bunch of people with no faction whatsoever. So yeah, just because of that weird weighting thing, the religious faction is massively overrepresented, and thus it's very easy for the religious faction to do very well in the Senate because they've got a really big pool of leaders to choose from when their existing leader dies. Now, I don't know why that is, I can't find a reason for it in the game, so I think it's just a bug actually. And as a result of that, despite setting up all the laws as well as I can, yeah, the religious faction is hanging on to 13 seats. And we need to get you up to 80 to install a new king. If we could get some really bad quality leaders in place though, then yeah, actually, you see how bad the military faction's doing, down to 2, and I think I've seen a faction with literally 0 seats at one point. So, perfect world, we might need to replace some of these individuals with people who are much worse. And thankfully, because I'm a populist leader who controls more than half the seats in the Senate, I can pretty much do what I want at this point. So if I want to imprison the faction leaders to get rid of them, I could do that. I just need to save up a little bit of oratory to do it. What I'll probably do instead is actually save up to get a claim down on Puglia, because it feels to me like my empire's a bit divided right now, so Puglia needs to go down. They do have 83 cohorts, however, so I've got to be a little bit careful here. Then again, the economy is just flipping booming right now. I can just hire all these mercenaries, they can handle it for me. Ooh, speaking of which, that does remind me, one very important change I do need to make. So, right now I'm boosting national commerce by 20%. So, actually, that's out of a total of 155%. And, yes, it's Olympics time, that's fine, we'll do the Olympics, don't worry about that, we wouldn't neglect that. Yeah, if I drop that to 135%, then that won't actually make a huge amount of difference. But that does open up, hang on, where is it? There we go! province import routes +1, and these days, I own a big amount of provinces, like a slightly ludicrous amount of provinces. So, yeah, we're gonna be needing some more trade routes, actually. But don't worry, here we go, more children being born, doesn't really matter in a republic. But were I to be a king, not that I'm saying I want to be a king, were I to be a king, that'd be very important. Now, I'm pretty sure I also saw, here we go, create trade route costs down. Yeah, we'll be going for that, marvellous. Oh, that's nice, just 15 civic per trade route now. And we're kind of running out of useful things to import across the Empire, so I'm pretty much just importing anything I feel like. Growth things are probably for the best, so yeah, let's just keep bringing those in too. Oh, and this is nice. The new Phrygian revolt is sending us a bit of money. And speaking of Phrygia, I can't help but notice, even though they're involved in a civil war right now, the Senate is totally happy with me declaring war on them because, yeah, the populist faction is just 100% in my pocket right now. So, I could go to war with Phrygia, but I'd rather mop up the Puglia situation first. Also, I think I've run into a very good problem here, which is I've now got so many trade routes available, there's not enough goods in the world to actually import. So, if I try to actually import something into Etruria right here, the only options are wine and olives. And one, this place already has wine and olives, and two, the olives are from me, and I believe the wine is also from me. And I can't send any of those things, because that would actually take away my capital surplus. So that would actually be a very, very bad thing indeed. So, yeah, there's basically no goods left in the world I can trade for. Though part of that is opinion. Right now I'm very unpopular around the world, so there would be more goods available if I were more liked. Also, Rome's starving to death, and I'm not really interested in doing anything to stop it, because basically screw Rome. Right, economy booming at +80. Let's get ourselves a nice claim down right here. And hang on, before we do, which province do I want to put it on? That'd be nice and easy to take over. Yeah, literally walk in, take this city, that's it, job done. So yeah, that'll be it, Atanum. Though then again, Puglia would be even easier, because then I could just take these two territories and hold the strait. Yeah, that's gotta be easier. We'll go for that over there. So, ready to move in, take those two territories, hold the strait, hold the seas, nothing they can do. And we do have some decent mercenaries floating around, but be careful here, I can only actually hire 2 of them, so we'll get you on board, we can definitely afford you, we'll get you on board too, we can afford you as well. You are immediately actually taking attrition. I don't know how you're taking attrition, you were literally already standing there, but okay, fine, whatever. Right, get him into Rome itself, he'll be fine. So just let that morale tick up, we'll be ready to go in a few months. So that's 25,000 strength up here, another 10,000 for 35. Another, how many is that actually going to be? That will be 45,000 when it's up to full strength. That'll be 43, so 90 odd thousand there. That should be enough to mop up this place by itself, but keep the army ready to move in just in case. You know what, we've got the military power now. Bring this guy on board too. There we go. So another 29,000 just for safety. Alright, that's going to be good enough. 88,000 mercenaries over here. Another 30,000 right here. These guys are on 86. You guys just start moving in this direction, please. So yeah, one of you start moving towards here. Other ones start moving down towards here. And we'll basically just have you, yeah, take the actual fortresses and then start marching on the armies. In fact, we don't really have a choice about that, do we? Because, yeah, those fortresses are actually creating a perfect zone of control barrier. Alright, bring up the fleet, in fact. We might want to bypass that. Alright, this will do the job right here. Let's just get this war declared. We're ready to go. Carthage doesn't want in. We got ourselves justification for the war. Senate's on board. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, you guys, move in. Start taking over these capitals. You guys, move in immediately, start just knocking over some of this. You guys, move in over here, start knocking over some of this. Big army's going to get on the boats in order to get over to the mainland. This army over here, moving over to support these guys. don't know where their troops are right now, but we should figure that out pretty soon. And I'm immediately going to lose this entire bit of my empire. Beautiful. You know what? Just to speed things up, you're being hired. Congratulations. Right, you can get over there and take out all of these guys. I don't know where they are right now. We've got ourselves... Ooh, we got a dead party leader. Good. Good, good, good. Who's the new party leader? He is not so good, to be honest. So yeah, populace are floating at 52 right now. It's so difficult to get up to that 80, but he's not as good as the old guy was, at least. And we've got some skirmishes going on over here. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Right, we got armies floating around in this part of the world, and my faction leader is... he is starting to pick up illnesses. Okay, so he won't be around for too much longer. Right now, yeah, they're picking us off on this side of the empire. That's fine. These mercenaries should still do a decent enough job just because... hang on. Let's see what we can see here. That is 9 heavy infantry. Okay, they're not all skirmishers. They do have some decent troops here. In fact, this is looking like a scruffy start all over because this force is going to immediately, yeah, take a loss over there. Though they will soften up these guys slightly. You guys get in over here if you can. You can't, unfortunately. Yeah, this bloody fortress is causing me some problems. Right, you guys just get over here. We're being defeated again and again and again here. That's fine. We've got plenty more mercenaries coming in, alright? It's just a bit of a scruffy start, that's all. As soon as we take this fortress up north, we'll be in a much better position. And by the way, as it's actually time for a bit of, you know, blessings and whatever, I will take Blessing of Ares for once. Let's take 8% discipline. That's a big, big increase right there. And yeah, mercenary force just nipping around over here. Honestly, you guys should probably head in this direction in a minute. Yeah, you guys just head over here, see what you can do. Because, yes, of course, there's actually a fortress here. Right, go and take that fortress, actually. We need to take some fortresses, and we really need to take this bit of land over here. There we... No, hang on, the Siege of Tarentum. Are you sure you mean... no, sorry, I misread that. That was the Siege of Tarentum, not the Siege of Tarentum. Okay, right, so, we got a bunch of territory right here, and more importantly, we have now got an open door between my territory and this territory over here. Good, good, good. By the way, some of you guys, head over here, take care of the Nola situation. I want both of these fortresses locked down, please. Now, can't help but notice, yeah, there's lots of forces over here. You know what? Deploy the boats back towards the capital. I'm bringing in the main army to mop up these losers. Yes, and don't forget, down over here, Puglia. Because once we've got that locked down, war score will start ticking in my favour and everything will be lovely. And we've managed to get our mercenaries on top of one of their armies. Apparently they're going to do very well in this fight. That's unfortunate. I would have thought we'd just be able to steamroll them, but apparently these guys have got themselves a good army right there. Okay, that's fine. Still, look at that. We have now taken, I think, almost all of their fortresses. So that's good stuff. Where's the main army, by the way? You guys get on the boat, you're going in. And we were, in fact, just able to beat these guys, which is beautiful. So we got ourselves a couple of armies here. You guys just actually don't bother going down south. You guys go in this direction. You guys go in this direction. At this point, yeah, we got ourselves pretty much the ability to start carpet sieging pretty aggressively. You guys get on land over here. See off... Oh, that's a skill 1 general. Right, that's going to be no problem whatsoever. They're starting to run into problems here. Most definitely. I mean, they've done all right, but now they're running out of steam, and now their armies are just being picked off. Because these armies can't join together because they belong to the clan chiefs. And that means we can just slaughter them one by one. And I think we've got the manpower to defeat them. So, you guys, get over here and just take out this force. Oh, this is going to be an absolute flipping slaughter. Oh, yeah, the best of the best. They just walk in, murder those guys. No problem whatsoever. We immediately start retaking this territory. You guys just all start moving in this direction. 3 territories at a time, please. They're now being driven down south very, very fast indeed. I think we're pretty safe to start crossing the strait down there. They feel like, yeah, they are running out of steam fast. This fortress is going to go down soon. Oh, just look how much we're taking at once. This is beautiful. Right, deploy the main army down south just to actually deal with them. And was that the final siege? Yes, okay, so I think now we've taken every single fortress inside their empire. They don't have anything left. They do have this small amount of territory up here, by the way. I'm going to actually just send a small detachment to go and deal with that before I forget about it. Yeah, the question is, where are the rest of their forces right now? Here we go. I see 4,000 there, 13,000. Right. Deploy my main army over in that direction. And hello, Carthage wants some assistance. What does Carthage want assistance with? That is... I'm not sure. I think those are all in Spain. I'm going to say yes anyway. I accept your offer. Or call to arms or whatever. And so much territory is falling to me so damn quickly. I love it. Right, you guys, just keep on moving. Keep on sieging. Everybody down south, please. Everybody down south. And it looks like, oh dear. Is that a Marshal Zero General? I think it is. Right, bad choice, guys. Bad choice. I'm just going to send this guy down south as far as he can go. Yeah, as it turns out, Marshal Zero Generals should not really be entrusted with troops. At all, in fact. Though, you know, bless him, he's doing a decent job under the circumstances. And I see the rest of their army. Right, 25,000 left over there. We're gonna... Okay, you guys are just embarrassing yourself. These guys are terrible. Just terrible. How are you doing this badly? Did you just lose to a skill 0 general? Because if so, that is just embarrassing for you. Okay, that is really embarrassing. At the bare minimum, first Stratos, go and hunt down what's left of their armies, please. Get over there, deal with them. Though apparently that's going to be a bit of a tight fight. Right, interesting. Also, yet more Olympics. Yes, do that. Prisoners abroad. Ooh, who was captured? Apparently someone was captured. Can we ransom the prisoner? Right, we can't do it yet because we're still at war. Anything we can do to increase our chances, by the way? No, I've got literally no heavy cavalry. That would not help me out. Well, keep on keeping on here. Just start mopping up these guys, please. The armies at this point are just squeezing them out of Italy. And we are seriously losing quite a lot in this fight, actually. I think it's because, yeah, the terrain is not great for me. So, we're winning, but we're taking a lot of losses while we're doing it. Annoying bastards are trying to cross over into Sicily too. Do not let them. See if we can block up the strait a bit. So, yeah, about 30,000 now trapped in this territory. So now I've got my boats here. They shouldn't be able to get back over to Italy. So basically at this point, Italy is going to belong to us. That won't be a problem. Now this does mean that, yeah, they've got some decent forces in Sicily that we need to take care of. But all of Italy will fall to me and... okay. And Fines Dardania won the Olympics. Well done to all of you involved, I'm sure. So, some good victories over here, but, yeah. They've now got what's left of their army over here in Sicily. We've pretty much chased them out of this territory. I don't know where the hell you're going right now, but I do have some mercenaries hanging back here just to deal with stragglers. In fact, I think you're actually fleeing directly onto the same space as my mercenaries, so well done there. Okay, everybody... over the straits, let's just go and hunt them down, please. Alright, let's just start pinning them down here. Let's just start pinning them down. If they want to engage in a pitched battle, that's all absolutely fine. Let them just pour in reinforcements. Keep pouring them in. That's all absolutely fine. This is going to be a bit of a difficult battle because reinforcements are just piling in from every single side. But at this point... yeah, they're massively outnumbered. Due respect to them, they brought a good amount of heavy infantry. They are actually putting up a fight right there. And also, 3rd Stratos just died. Possibly in battle, I'm not 100% sure. 3rd Stratos may or may not have been involved, I don't know. But yeah, we're making some progress here. And you, go and hunt down this person, please. Just go and intercept them. Right, I think we've pretty much got this now. This force is about to be destroyed over at Gallas and... hello, who's coming to see me now? The Merchant Faction. I don't really like the Merchant Faction, but more likely to back me. Yeah, you know what? We've got the money. Make sure they back us, please. We're going to destroy these guys up here. There we go. We're going to destroy some more people over here. Physician and also Governor of Macedonia. Another victory right there. More people just dying. No, that was the same person twice. Sorry. But yeah, as soon as we've taken these 2 territories, that'll be it. That should be... total victory right there. And you get knocked over. You come over here. Make sure these guys don't actually take that territory. I think we've got it. Okay, somehow they managed to get some troops over here. I'm not sure where they came from, but they did. So, we need to go and deal with that, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Yeah, there's one bit of territory that's not been taken for some reason, so we need to go and just smash them in the face. Right, last army, last bit of territory up here. Not sure how this one wasn't already taken, but it wasn't. Possibly they escaped by boat and took what was left, so... Also, excuse me. Will you please stop just walking backwards and forwards? It's very annoying. I'm going to take my boat over here just to make sure he can't escape again. So, at this point, hang on, where's the army gone? Okay, that army I think has been destroyed at this point. Then we take this territory, and now we're at 100. Now we destroy you. These guys just keep retreating somewhere. I think we've got all of it, so by the way, I'm going to be having literally everything. I mean, I could have them as my vassal, but honestly, we tried that before and it didn't go very well. So instead, I'm just going to be having all of this, together with literally all of the money, please. Ooh, I can't have that much money. In fact, actually, I can't have all this either. That's too much to take, unfortunately. If I leave them with this bit over here, that officially does count as an acceptable peace. Alternatively, yeah, I need to take 36 off the war score, which nothing else is good enough to do. So I may as well take that off and then also take a giant pile of money. There we go. 236. Not great. They unfortunately do get to survive, which is a bit annoying. I mean, alternatively, I could just take, yeah, 33's worth of land and then also force them to become my vassal. But I'm not sure whether they'd really take that. I mean, I could just, yeah, finish off Sicily. I could take the little bit of Campania that I'd like. That'd be good too. There is some nice cheap stuff. Yeah, take that bit of land up there. That's only at... Hang on, get rid of the money for the time being. Get rid of the money. So that's only at 25 right now. So I could also, on top of that... No, okay. Apparently I'm not allowed to demand vassalization and territory. It's a bit of an either-or. But actually, if I just want to potentially break their strength... I could just create a few new empires by asking them to liberate a few bits and pieces. So, don't worry about taking everything and don't worry about vassalization. No, I don't want that. That's too expensive. I'll take that over there. That's fine. So, yeah, that's a total of 35 so far. Because if I take Apulia and Apulia, then we're up to, yeah, 61. And we haven't taken this bit over here. Then I could just take this bit of land. That's up to 96. That's expensive. That's really expensive. But if I then start saying, hey, start liberating some territory, please, that might be fun. Like Brutia, we haven't seen them for a while, and that actually doesn't increase aggressive expansion at all. So, yeah, I don't get the land. Someone else gets to have it, I think. And that is, the problem is, Brutia's up here somewhere. Got it. So here we go. Heraclea would just create, yeah, a lovely little red smear right there. But then again, if I do that, I won't be able to have any of that for myself later. I'm not even sure what some of this stuff does, to be honest. I've never done it before. I'm just going to say liberate Regium. So, I don't know whether that means this place is going to become independent. Logically, it would do. And you know what? Liberate Lockery too, because I'd rather have some insignificant nobodies right next to Sicily than people that actually flipping matter. The rest of it we can mop up ourselves down the line, so we'll just whack that right up, please. And actually, what I probably should do is, yeah, just actually paint a couple of cities I'd like to have. No, not the whole thing. I just want the odd city, please. Just the odd city. There we go. That's up to 99 right there. So yeah, I'm just going to try liberating those two right there. Apulia is down to very, very little at that point. And let's see what happens next. Okay, there we go. And it would appear that yes, indeed, we have managed to liberate those spots right there. Beautiful. Now that's looking more like it. Right there, I'm liking that. Right, time for everybody to head back home. And also, time for some of these places to just be knocked down, because we most definitely don't need all of these random fortresses. So, they can be got rid of, thank you. I do find it a bit harsh, by the way, that Regium absolutely despises me because of my high aggressive expansion, when my aggressive expansion is the reason that they exist as an independent power at all. Also, we're up to almost 100 slaves in Ellis. meaning, yeah, right now in Ellis, we are producing 7 wine, which is kind of the importance of your capital, to be honest, because, yeah, if you think about it, were my capital to be a settlement producing silk, that would be 7 free silk. So at that point, I could just start exporting silk to 6 other provinces, and they would all have access to silk, which would be really, really powerful. But instead, no, we produce a giant pile of wine, the most common bloody resource in the world. Also, a couple of people seem to have been taken prisoner by Puglia during that war, because it was a bit on the messy side. So, yeah, actually, we've got some people of relatively high value, and they would not be willing to say yes to that, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Sorry, guys, you're just going to kind of live in jail for a bit. As soon as we can, we'll come and liberate you by just eating all of the rest of this. Also, did Phrygia's Civil War rank? I think Phrygia's Civil War entered, but normally the game kind of flags when that happens, but okay. Right, so Phrygia is probably a bit on the vulnerable side right now. I might want to actually get over there and just eat a bit of Phrygia while it's available. Not least as, yeah, this little nation over here, these guys despise Phrygia. Absolutely bloody hate them. So as a result of that, yeah, they'd probably make decent neighbours. If I could just eat all of this territory down over here, set up a couple of fortresses right here, yeah, this bit of Asia Minor could be mine very easily. But I do need a moment to rest my armies and get them back into position. So, let's have a little look-see what we've got going on here. Because, hang on, give myself just a little bit more oratory. Just a tiny bit, but bloody hell, that's expensive. Right, what I need right now is, yeah, some worse leaders for the various factions. In particular, you're reasonable but not spectacular, and also you're 68, you'll be dying soon anyway. You're 29 in good. Right, 29 in good at your job is very, very bad indeed. So, I can't imprison you because you're a governor right now. You're the governor of Italy, aren't you? Because you're the just guy. I'm pretty sure you are, yeah, the governor of Italia. Okay, so you can't imprison governors, so we'd need to have that taken away from him. That's fine. We'll need to find a replacement for you first. And you over there, yeah, you're 46 and 9 as well. Now, the Senate would be totally okay with throwing him in prison because they're all part of the populist faction and he's not. So basically, we can just throw him in prison immediately. That does cost us a stability and a tiny, tiny amount of tyranny, but it kind of doesn't really matter. So, you're going to go in prison. Black news indeed. Stability has dropped. Well, how about we just stab a pig and sort that out? There we go. Pig stabbed. So, now what we need to do, apparently he was also a researcher, so we'll sort that out too. That's fine. We can have ourselves, there we go, a good new researcher. He'll do. Oh yeah, and Carthage are having their asses kicked in a war I agreed to go and help with, then decided I couldn't be bothered to do. Have fun with that, Carthage. And here we go, if we execute this guy, that's just 2 tyranny. So for crimes against me, you are hereby condemned to execution, to be executed via whatever means we execute you. So, goodbye. Right, there we go. So he's now been executed. That's good. Picked up 2 tyranny and also cost a tiny bit of religious power. How's the new guy? Okay, he's reasonable, but not spectacular. I was hoping for worse, to be honest, but he'll do. Now, next up, Governor of Italy. Right, new person imposed over there. Very, very nice indeed. In which case, yeah, we need to get rid of you at this point. So, you're also going to be imprisoned. Sadly, yeah, we've lost another stability. Can't afford to repair that, but screw it, whatever. So, you also need to be executed, by the way. So, goodbye to you as well. He's now been got rid of. Beautiful. How's the new person? Right, good. He's terrible. And he's 53, so he will be around for a while. So, that's a fair few seats that you'll probably be dropping. And you've gone straight up to 61. When did that happen precisely? Yes, technically, ruler corruption does actually impact that. Interesting. But yeah, tragically, your charisma these days is low because, oh, he's about to die. Oh, he is about to die. No, that's good. That's actually really good. Right, okay. So, how long have you got left at this point? Minus, oh wow, you are dropping fast. Gotcha. So give it a couple of months. He'll be dead. We'll get a new leader in. I don't know who it's going to be, but I'm kind of hoping it's this guy, because if you're next in line to actually be Archon, then, yeah, actually, you are fairly charismatic. Then, actually, you'll be, I believe, the most charismatic person in the Senate. And that'll do the job very nicely. Yeah, I knew he was ill, I just didn't realise he was going down quite so fast. And there we go. So, he is now actually the new ruler, but is he also the new leader? So, hang on. No, it's... Oh, yes! Aristratos Timolid, who is actually charisma of 10. Yeah, that'll flippin' do the job. That'll do the job right there. So what we need to do immediately is get even more votes coming in, because, yeah, a Chaos Megalid, this guy, is actually... Yeah, he's reducing the popularity of the populace, because he's not popular enough yet. So, yeah, he's not wealthy enough to put on games, unfortunately. So there's very little we can do to boost his popularity just yet. Still, he is corrupt, and that's good as well. Still, ruler popularity gain should be ticking up because of Origin Myth, so he will get more popular over time. Just give it a little bit of time right there. Yeah, actually, dire gambling losses. Oh dear. Right, also war exhaustion. Hang on, we can sort out war exhaustion a bit. So, yeah, Devotio, please. There we go. That'll get the war exhaustion down. Oh, hang on. No, it won't. Because we are still stuck in this stupid war that Carthage dragged us into. Okay. Guys, how are we about maybe making peace for a minute? No, they're not up for white peace, unfortunately. I'd love to peace out because, yeah, I need to get my war exhaustion down a bit. But, yeah, nothing I can do about that just yet. If Carthage would like to either win that war or lose it faster, that'd be marvellous. But this kid, he's going to be faction leader for some flipping time because he's only 23. And if this guy were to die, actually, yeah, at that point, he'd become the new leader too. The populist faction leader would be the leader. Oh, that'd be good. Hang on, are we going to start seeing a bit of a swing here? Because, yeah, the religious faction is going to start losing seats. The populace should be able to pick up at least some of them, but they'll pick up more once this guy's popularity starts going up. But there we go, we're already up to 63, so we are definitely making a bit of progress here. Ah, slight problem though. My camel units. I can't actually, yeah, get them back up to strength because Egypt's not willing to trade with me anymore because, ooh, Egypt's finally bloody attacked Cyrene. Oh, well bloody done. I thought you'd finally get around to that sooner or later. Right, spend a bit of money on oratory here. Let's actually get, yeah, here we go. Right now, corruption's being stamped out. I can do without that. Let's go for local governance. Get unrest down and no corruption whatsoever. There we go. Everybody can just basically do what the hell they want. We're no longer going to be getting corruption down at all. Which means corruption is now going to stick around a lot flipping longer. Good. Good. And that means now we can start actually bribing people to get corruption up and up and up. Because the more corrupt this guy is, the more people are interested in the populist faction. Despite the fact that he's literally from the populist faction, but whatever. Oh, flip, that's actually made a lot faster progress than I was expecting. Yeah, this is looking good. This is looking very good right here. As this guy gets more and more popular, that little debuff is going away. As that goes away, oh, flip, we might be looking at doing this. We might be able to do this right now because, hang on, where's the decision here? Make sure I know exactly what we're doing. So, popularity is greater or equal to 90, age greater than 16. We've also got, yeah, 20 tyranny, 80 support. Okay, tyranny's easy to boost up because I can just push some laws or support some factions or something. Okay, that's not too difficult to do. Okay, but yeah, the thing is, it's the popularity. That's going to take a bit of time to come through. I mean, in many ways, I'd rather wait for this guy because, actually, he's not much better to be honest. I mean, he's got the higher charisma, but this guy's got the higher martial, and yeah, they're equal on civics, so it doesn't make a huge amount of difference in many ways, but wow, 74 seats. We are getting somewhere. And this guy, he is getting popular fast. Also, I'm just going to put together a new army for Italy, because why not, to be honest? Ah, here we go. Right now, this guy's got popular enough that actually he's contributing to support for the populace. Good. Good, 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 good. So at this point, the only thing really standing in my way is this guy over here. And oh, it looks like he's actually... Yep, he's starting to get sick here. He is starting to get sick. So, he won't be around for too much longer. That's fine. Natural causes will finish him off. You are great because you're terrible. You're fine because you're terrible as well. I wouldn't mind getting rid of another merchant faction leader. Let's just actually... That's another actual point of stability down. Screw it. It's fine. It's all under control. So congratulations, you've been executed. Can we actually afford to stab another pig, by the way? No. No, we can't. Of course we can't. We've only got 34. Right. Bad research ratio. Ooh, that's the first time we've seen that for a while. Honestly, I think we're doing fine. It's probably because we've taken a lot of slaves recently. Ah, that's better. So, this guy's not bad, but only charisma of 5. So we've got a 1, we've got a 5, and he's young, so he'll be there for a long time. That's good. That's a 2. You're a 10. Good. Good, good, good. So, the merchant faction are going to really struggle to hold on to anything at this point. And hello, who desperately wants a job? Okay, so Aristomachus Leucinid. Okay, we'll get you a job. You're reasonable at zeal. There you go. Have a job getting the Omen power up. You're not great at it, but you'll do. Oh, here we go. 75 seats. Popularity at... Actually, down to 31. Why did that just go down? Probably because we're throwing people in prison for no reason. Still, you can just afford to hold some games. There we go. 15 popularity right there. That's the stuff. That's good stuff. So, yeah, just keep saving up because he's actually gaining wealth pretty bloody quickly. In which case, yeah, actually, we can probably start bribing some people. Just basically start bribing everybody. Hello, would you like a bribe? I bet you would. And that's got his corruption up to 11. And it's never going to go down because we've basically just devolved all corruption laws. So now there effectively are no corruption laws. In fact, we're sitting on all this money. There we go. Every single 700 odd gold, that actually gets us the ability to bribe someone new. Basically, just go through the government and bribe everybody in the government. Like, literally all of them. There we go. Everybody's now starting to get more and more corrupt. So his corruption's up to 13%. It's very minor. It's very, very minor indeed. I'm not sure how that's calculated because you can't see exactly what it is. But... plus 3.86 at this point, and this guy's just getting more and more popular by the day. Ah, here we go. I can peace out of this stupid war. Good. Let's get aggressive expansion down a bit, please. Right, continue devotioing. There we go. War exhaustion has just been reduced. Carthage probably aren't thrilled, but I don't care. Nope, Carthage still seem to absolutely love us. Lovely. 75 seats in the Senate now. Popularity of this guy has passed 50%, but needs to get up to 90. And remember, if he actually becomes leader, he'll be a king. At that point, it's not going to be the next person in line who gets to become ruler next. It's going to be this guy's children. We'll start playing by those rules, and his children are kind of terrible. Hang on. Would I rather wait for this guy to die? Because, yeah, this guy is already 32% prominent. Not bad at all. He has no children, though, so we'd need to sort that out at some point. Oh, no, hang on. Carthage has actually changed their mind, because I have dishonoured their alliance. Well, to be honest, Carthage, I'm kind of done with you at this point, because I've got more troops than you, so kind of screw you. Also, things aren't going so hard for poor old Rome at the minute. They appear to be in a war with basically everyone. I think the wolves have come in to, yeah, pick the carcass apart here. Yeah, actually, they've got 3 separate wars going on, so not looking hot. Not looking hot at all. Okay, we're holding steady at 75 seats right now, but that's partly because, yeah, there is still a vaguely competent leader of the civic faction. Now, we could imprison him if we wanted to. That would be, that would lose some popularity, though it would actually boost tyranny, which I kind of need to be boosted right now. I mean, he is dying anyway, but he's going to die over the next, 4 or so years. Right, so, you're being imprisoned right now and executed. Goodbye. There's some more tyranny. Lovely. So please be terrible. Please be terrible. Oh, he's terrible. He's so bad. Oh, this is perfect. There's a bunch of young kids who are absolutely garbage. Garbage at their jobs. 77, 78. Oh, the civic seats are just going to collapse. They're just going to absolutely, totally collapse. And these guys are going to be in power for some time. You're 57, you're 23, you're 34, you're 69, which worries me, but your health is 100%. So we can keep an eye on you. 78. Oh, this is it. This is going to be the moment we hit the magical 80 seats. But this guy is, yeah, his wealth's not high enough to put more games in play, unfortunately. Though actually, if I was going to, hang on, right now his wealth is, okay, if we just actually reward your veterans, that means your veterans will be paid out of the public purse, not your purse. So at that point, you'll start earning money faster, so we can hold more games. Oh, there we go. We have hit the magic number. We have managed to get up to 80. This guy's popularity is 48. 48 and actually going up fairly slowly right now, just because, hang on, what's the problem we've got here? Positive stability is not as high as it should be. Archon is fundamentally a rather unpopular job. His charisma is fine if unspectacular. He's a reformed gambler. Good, well done. Origin Myth is contributing as best it can, but yeah, actually, his popularity is not going up as fast as I'd like it to. He's also incapable, which is not very good indeed. No, that's... oh, and he's monotonous too. Right, no wonder his popularity's struggling to go up here. Yeah, he's got various debuffs against him. Gotcha. Right, this is tricky, because this guy will probably pass away before this guy. Now, military faction. I don't think there's actually that many people in the military faction, so who'd be the logical candidate to take over? Do you have anyone spectacular waiting in the wings? Honestly, not really. There's 2 people here, but they're both women, so they won't become faction leader. Actually, the best the military faction could come up with would be this guy over here with the charisma of 6, which is reasonable but not spectacular. The best thing we could do would be, yeah, find a way to get this guy killed. But you can't imprison yourself. Best thing is probably just to try and boost him up to 90 by throwing money at games. And yeah, I could give him a triumph, but to have a triumph, he'd have to... oh. Okay. He's also frail at this point, so... wait, hang on, that's... no, that's really good. That means he's going to start dying. Good. Good. And right now he's... no, he's recovering because of a physician. Right, so... we need to get rid of you. Hang on, who wants a job? So, Didids, Terrids, Ovidii, Leonidids. Right, who's terrible and wants a job? I think the Terrids are in there. Yes, you! Terrible doctor. Here we go. Antigonos Terrid. So, congratulations, you're the new doctor. And as a result of that, this guy is going to slowly start losing health. It's going to be very slow indeed, but he is at least on the way out now. And better, we do have some events here. So a member of the Ovidii has been caught stealing, so we're going to give him a damn good flogging for a free 10 popularity right there. Though actually, hang on, he's actually losing popularity. Anyway, he's losing lots of popularity. The thing is, can I put on games fast enough to offset the popularity loss? Probably yes, because that popularity loss is very slow indeed, whereas games are a massive increase. I also need to just keep rewarding his cohorts to bring them back onto the state payroll. That's the problem, because his income is actually pretty good. So when can I actually next start, rewarding your veterans? Here we go, December of this year. Right, there it is. Keep rewarding veterans. Keep the amount of money that he has to pay his loyal cohorts going down and down. There we go. Now he's gaining 4 every single month. And if we can just keep rewarding veterans, that'd be great. Seats in the Senate are now up to 85 for the populace, which is magnificent, but... oh, this guy's dying so slowly. Right, we need to get him up to 90. This is now very important. or he just needs to get sick, because he is 64 years old, but, to be honest, yeah, I'd rather he died before the leader of the Martial faction did, or we just need to keep getting the damn games on. And, ooh, hang on, any chance we can get more and more popularity out of this? Here we go. No, that's losing popularity. No, we can't be dealing with that. Right, so one of my governors has been a bit of a dick, and we need to deal with him. So, local unrest down, local tax up. Yeah, you know what? Demand his resignation. Yay! Okay, this is looking good over here for our leader. So, plus 4 gold to his personal wealth every single month. I've paid off a lot of his loyal cohorts, but he does have a lot of them, so we'll need to keep doing that. Eventually, that'll all be under control. Right now, we're looking in good shape. We can hold some games at some point in the next 2 years or thereabouts. Keep paying off vets. His popularity is slowly going in the right direction. Very slowly, admittedly. But we've got the tyranny, we've got the support, we just need this guy to be more popular than he is, and that's it, we've got ourselves a king. Oh, poor Rome. Poor bloody Rome. Right, so, unfortunately, yeah, it's going pretty well for the people trying to invade right now. Flippin' love it. Right, I might need to go in and grab some land before Rome is basically just gone for good. Here we go, Tuscia. We'll just get ourselves a claim down on that. Get in there, take that. May as well help myself while Rome's very preoccupied. Get myself some good mercenaries in play as well. You guys just chill out for a second up there. Marvellous. And also, we're just getting some free money. Well, that's lovely too. Ooh, I hadn't noticed this until now. Well done to the Seleucids. They've managed to recover from the absolute utter mess they were in a while ago. And I believe I just saw, yeah, they're actually now allied with Phrygia. Fascinating. Then again, we might be a bit late on the old invading Rome situation. Yeah, some other people seem to be getting in and doing that before we can actually arrive. Might just wait for this to be wrapped up before we move in, because, yeah, there might not actually be any territory left to take. Oh, we're up to 87 seats in the Senate right now. 2 factions have literally none. Religious and civic. Military's down to just 2. Yeah, these guys holding on to just a handful of seats, but it's not enough. Oh, we just had some mass peace there. Peace which involved, as far as I can tell, no one taking anything off Rome. Which is interesting, because Rome had, you know, a lot of stuff that was occupied. But yeah, the AI seems very keen on not, you know, causing trouble for Rome. I think the AI might slightly be cheating in their favour under the table. Still, screw that business. We're going to go in with these armies. We should be able to absolutely destroy them. In fact, how much do you guys even have in terms of... Wow, you've got basically no fortresses. Great. And even better, Rome has no money and no manpower, so we can just bleed them dry. Senate's obviously 100% on board with this, so in we go. No sign of the Roman armies yet. They have somehow managed to get up to 37 cohorts. How? I'm not sure. I mean, they could have trained a load more, but even if they did, how are they back up to a surplus at this point? I don't believe this one little bit. Also, no, they couldn't have trained more. They don't have the manpower. Where did that come from? Because you can't possibly afford mercs right now. Well, we've managed to take a little siege over there. So that's a whole bunch of territory that's now going to belong to us. Good. That's a nice, easy one. You guys just start working your way up the coast. You march straight north and just basically head straight for their next big citadel thing. We are lacking a little bit in troops right now. Just for safety. Yeah, send some reinforcements in. Just send some reinforcements in over in that direction. We'll just start mopping up over here. Whatever they've got, I don't know where it is, but if I can just basically take the fortresses, it's going to make it much more difficult for them to move around. And Rome is not only at war with me, they're also at war with Lingonia. So they're probably busy up there for the time being. Also, hello, what's going on here? Hang on, hang the flip on. Why did I just lose... Why did I lose 10 million trade routes? Who's decided they... Oh! Right, so Phrygia's exploded again, but they are a lovely colour these days, so that's nice. Oh yeah, Rome is having its arse handed to it by whatever's going on up north right now. So, we're going to knock over all of this. We've already knocked over all of that. You guys may as well, yeah, once you've taken all of this... Ooh, hang on, I see... I see 16,000 troops, strength 9 general, not terrible, but we should be able to handle all of this. Yeah, at this point this is... Oh, hello. Hang on, barbarians? Whoa, 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 whoa. Excuse me. Excuse me, you do not cause trouble for me, mainly because I will absolutely annihilate you, give it about 5 seconds. So, right, you guys are about to be trashed, and then that will be the end of that. Good, well done. Here we go, looks like we've actually got Romans attempting to take us on here. I've got a decent force of mercenaries right here. Defenders advantage, I've already taken that territory. They're looking to move away, but it's a bit late to be honest. Meanwhile, down over here, more and more territories falling into my hands. I must have taken... yes, I have actually taken the entirety of Tuscia right now. So yeah, things are looking pretty good. This fight over here is looking fine as well. They've got themselves, yeah, a little bit of heavy infantry, but not enough. Not enough at all. So we can just start mopping up these guys, and Rome is basically in the process of total collapse right now. There's also a small force of mercenaries heading down south. It looks like they might actually be heading for Rome itself. And, right, we're probably having more problems with the bloody Phrygian civil war over there. Yes, we're just losing trade routes like nobody's business, which is very annoying. And this is good news. My leader is actually even more sick at this point. Good. How serious is that in terms of his health right now? That's now going down. That's better. 2% a month. And I believe... this guy is still... he is still... well, actually, no, he's not. He's still suffering too. What's he suffering from? Right, he's suffering from the same thing. So they're both suffering from diphtheria. So he's going to die first. But that won't be enough time to actually get... well, actually, it might be. This is potentially dangerous. Okay, if we can get you up to flipping 90 popularity in time, that'd be great. Just, yeah, just keep paying off the merc. Just keep doing whatever it takes. 74 popularity, but that's now going down really, really fast, unfortunately. Yeah, for some reason, Rome's decided to send a small force down here just to take over... okay, Antinon. I don't know why they've done that. They've just decided that's a thing they feel like doing today. Well, a force is about to catch up with them, which apparently is gonna struggle a bit, despite having, like, double the numbers and the same skilled generals, so there might be something in the way of terrain there. But it looks to me like these guys are collapsing, actually. Yeah, oh, it's chariots! We don't fight much in the way of chariots. Right, well done. Oh, and we just got a very lucky early victory right there. So, bunch of territory falling into our hands, and the Lingonians are taking a bunch of other territory, so... yeah, actually... ooh, did you just steal that off me? Excuse me? That was supposed to be mine, actually. Screw you. Oh, no, never mind. I was able to get it before he was able to get it. I got priority because I was sieging it down first. Right, so... what's Rome actually got, left at this point? Because it doesn't seem like it's much. It seems like the entirety of Rome is pretty much under siege. There's a tiny, tiny amount not occupied over here. But yeah, it's really not much. Right, at this point, we're just picking off the stragglers. Rome cannot possibly have... yeah, Rome's down to 12 cohorts, and nowhere near enough money to do anything, to be honest. Mercenaries are just being chased off. Rome is officially done. They are out of steam. We're not going to gain everything, but we might pretty much break their power forever. And I think we've got just about everything. Though, admittedly, the colours are fairly similar, so it's kind of hard to see where, yeah, our sieging... yeah, that's us, that's them. So, we've got a lot of territory. Right. Rome. So, we're going to be needing some more stuff off you, actually. So, we're going to be needing the territory we actually wanted. And we could have... ooh, we could have right up to there. That's maybe a bit on the aggressive side, to be honest. Yeah, I think I'll actually leave them with that over there. That can actually stay with them. That's absolutely fine. I'd rather just, yeah, fortify up this area, because now we're up to the point where we're actually bordering barbarians. So next up, there's that territory right there. There's this territory right here. That's up to 79. But if we take that territory up there... okay, so we're just going to have to accept that Pisa now lives next to us, which is a bit of a shame, but no matter. Unless, of course, I'd rather... I could just actually, like, you know, give some of this back and just say, actually, this is a fun territory. I could just basically say, actually, that'll do. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, And then actually, the Lingonians can have the rest of it. Then I just fortify here. I've already got a fort right there, so I just fortify that up a bit further. Yeah, actually, that'd do the job perfectly. And I'll be wanting some reparations, by the way, for all the trouble you caused me by having to come and invade you again. Yep, you know what? I'm pretty happy with that. So, I'll just be having absolutely all of that. My aggressive expansion is getting out of hand here. I'll admit, it's a little bit excessive. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to throw up some lovely, lovely fortifications instead. Over here, we're going to... I thought this had a fortification. Right, possibly just because it was a capital or a former capital. Right, so get rid of that. Throw up some fortifications there as well. And break down the mercenaries. You guys just naff off home and chill out for a bit. And 5th Stratos, you go and occupy this area over here. At this point, Rome is basically non-existent. Rome is, yeah, in a lot of trouble right now. How's your other war going, by the way? 90% plus for the... Oh, hang on. Hang on, the Lingonians just declared... Oh, that's it! Rome is now 3 city-states. Oh, bless you. You are now a local power. Oh, you magnificent, adorable bastards. Right, Pisa, would you like to go in and just have that? Because at this point, Rome is, if we zoom out this far, you basically can't see Rome anymore. Rome is now effectively gone. Also, is it just me, or is Macedon fatter than it used to be? Because I think they've eaten some barbarians to the north of them, which might be a bit on the concerning side, actually. And the Phrygian revolt on this occasion is, yeah, very much even with Phrygia. So Phrygia's got 70 cohorts, Phrygian revolt at 61. So pretty much all square. Looks like, yeah, everyone's just attacking everyone else for the minute. Right, bunch of new territories right now. Provincial loyalty is not looking so bad, all things considered. Yeah, there are some problems over here. That's not looking so hot. But mostly, Italy's starting to chill out a bit. Mainly because, guys, why are you on Bleed Them Dry? Don't be on Bleed Them Dry. Be on flipping local autonomy. You're not supposed to be on Bleed Them Dry. Right, that should sort out the problems round over there. That's now ticking up very, very nicely indeed. And yeah, all these places seem to be happy enough for now. Ah, and my army can't actually stay up there. It's too big. Right, recall the army down south towards Rome. The border forts will have to take care of themselves. Not that I'm desperately worried about Lingonia. They sort of hate me, but they're probably unlikely to try and do anything too stupid, right? Now, one other important thing too. The Romans did actually build a small handful of roads going in this direction. So I need to hook those roads into my network right now. So the road from Rome gets to here. So I just need to, yeah, hook that up to my network. And hello, what's going on around here right now? Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Whoever that is, he can have some extra troops, sure. Also, apparently, there is a city of the Phrygian revolt over here. How on earth did that happen? I've no clue. But yeah, Gettia's looking a bit... Hang on, there's... How many Gettias are there right now? Right, okay, so there's a couple of different Gettias as well. This sometimes happens when revolts get out of hand. Oh, this part of the world is messy right now. Also, we are finally starting to see some of the barbarians coalescing a bit here. We've got a great big Gaelic faction right here with 200 cohorts, a federated tribe. Okay, these guys are... interesting. They're guaranteeing some people. They're at war with a lot of their neighbours, but seem to be doing very well out of it so far. And Gothonia over here, 100-odd cohorts, they're doing pretty well too. Right, we might finally be seeing some decent progress for some big empires happening. And wow, okay, the Phrygian Civil War ended really, really fast. Possibly the leader of the revolt died and that was the end of it. But yeah, that was faster than I was expecting that to end. I thought that was going to drag on for bloody ages. And at one point, sorry I missed this, the leader of the martial faction has died. His replacement has a charisma of 7, which is enough to actually get him to 5 seats. Not enough. Oh, hang on. That just went down to 84. Ooh, you just picked up a seat, you sneaky bastard. Right. You're useless, but you do have 1 seat. Possibly it's you, I'm not sure. But here we go. The moment is upon us. The leader's health is now at 5%, 3%. Give it 2 months, he is going to die, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately. Kind of good, because... Oh, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. He's at 88 popularity. No, he's so close. He's so damn close. What could I do to potentially... Right, get his veterans off his back, please. How's his... Oh, we just need an event that gives him any popularity. We could make him king for literally a day, and then his children take over. His useless children. Oh no, this is sad. Right, he is going to die just short of the 90 threshold. That's really sad. Oh, boo. Boo, I say. In fact, I've changed my mind. Hang on, we need a doctor who actually knows what he's doing. Give us a doctor who's actually competent. There we go. Right, keep him alive just until he becomes slightly more popular. Oh, I should have actually, appointed a doctor who was good at his job. He's down to... No, I think he's about to pass away. Is it this month or next? I think it might be... Right, it's going to be next month. No, he's gone. He's passed away. Still, this guy's good. Alright? This guy's going to do a good job. Sadly, he did indeed pass away and now has a popularity of 0 because he's dead. So, right now, your popularity is at 58, which is not bad. Not bad at all. Now, if we were to boost... I could have just boosted stability. If I just boosted stability, the old guy would have... Never mind. Right, boost stability. So that's a bit more popularity for you right now. So popularity is going up. Wow, that's a good, healthy amount right there. He's charismatic, origin myth, positive stability. And he doesn't actually have any of those stupid traits that hurt his popularity. He's also lustful, so good. That's really good. We need to get some children out of you, because you, my good man, are going to be king. In fact, you're not just going to be king, you're also going to be the leader of our greatest army. That's going to be how we get the popularity up. We just basically throw him into flippin' wars. Also, we should probably just, break up the various camel corps, because the camel corps are not doing well right now, as in, there's literally no one in them. Right, this army of literally nothing can probably be disbanded. Apparently we need to pay somebody 6 gold. Feels like a scam to me, but whatever. Right, let's get this guy some really nice chunky troops, including our heavy cavalry. Yeah, heavy cavalry right there. Here we go. Big old massive army here. So, our mighty war archon is going to be heading out on his way. And actually, yeah, let's actually just make sure it's the... Hang on, where's the heavy cavalry? Heavy cavalry on the flanks, please. Beautiful. Oh, and this is just bloody convenient. So Puglia is now off its cooldown. Right. I think I know what we're doing at this point. Right, fabricate a claim at the very north. Lucania right there. There we go. We've now got a totally fabricated reason to attack. You, my good man, can you safely stand... Right, you can safely stand right there. Get him in the boats, ship him in that direction. And when I say get him in the boats, we're going to be needing some more boats. Hang on. I mean, his popularity is going up to a very healthy amount already. How's the Senate looking, by the way? 81. That's a concern. Some of these guys are just a little bit too popular for my liking. Right. How fast are you making money right now? It should be at a decent rate because, yeah, you've got some loyal cohorts, but not that many. So we need to get you doing some games, and after we've got you some games, we need to give you a nice triumph, because that's just free popularity right there. Right, we need to get him into a war, alright? That's how this guy becomes king. He wins a really glorious war against the Apulians, which is not a total walkover. In history, we record that, like, they were a massive horde, and he was really brave and stuff. And bloody hell, more people want the corruption laws back. Fine, you know what? That gets me bonus popularity. Basically, anything that makes me popular right now, I'm willing to go for it. Right, here we go. We can now actually ship those forces over towards Puglia. Do I need anything else, by the way? I mean, I've got 32,000 right here. Feels like overkill, to be honest. Also, do they even have a single... Yes, actually, they've built a couple of fortresses around in this part of the world. Dear, oh dear. Right, there's going to be a bit of slow sieging going on. Ooh, rule of popularity gain just showed up as a tag. Yes, get that in. Beautiful. Oh, the seats are right on the threshold right now at 80. This guy's popularity is 67. 67 and rising at a decent level. If we can just get him a triumph, we can push him over to 90. But I think there's actually another problem. Tyranny's not actually high enough right now, so tyranny needs to be higher. Okay, I think I know how we can create some tyranny, actually. This guy needs to be got rid of. But if he's got rid of, that's going to cause some problems too. Bloody hell, right. How else can I actually boost tyranny? Ooh, I can change laws that no one wants me to change. The problem is, hang on. The Senate is so in my pocket, there's no laws it doesn't want me to change. It's happy for me to do literally anything. Right, okay. Is there anything we can do that might annoy the Senate? Like, anything at all? No. The Senate is basically willing to back literally anything right now. I can just send insults to anybody I want to, and the Senate would just be like, good idea, sir. Okay, what if I just arrest literally random people who have no reason to be arrested? Like you. I could imprison you. That would lead to 1 tyranny. Just 1 tyranny for 5 popularity. It's not great, to be honest. No, if we're going to actually be arresting anybody, we'd be better off arresting these guys. So, yeah, you know what? Just, oh, hang on. Imprison. Why can't we imprison him? Hang on, what's the problem here? He's a general right now. General of who? 2nd Stratos. Right, well, you're not going to be that anymore. The problem is everyone else is kind of terrible, but we're just going to have to deal with it. There we go. Now you can be imprisoned. So, imprison you. Great. Execute him straight afterwards. That's more tyranny. Good. Tyranny taken care of. Who's the new guy? The new guy is worse. Good. This is marvellously good news. And I can just pig my way back up to 2. So, that's fine. Popularity just fell to 62. But the Senate should now recover a little bit, hopefully. Now, bring 5th Stratos down as well, because 5th Stratos is reasonable. And I would like to have reinforcements nearby, just in case. But mainly, this is indeed about, 1st Stratos just getting in there and murdering literally everybody. In fact, can I use my boats to figure out where their army is? Send my boats round to scout out the local area, please. Because they've got 35 cohorts somewhere. And this guy is, well, he's got a big army, but as a general, he's not great. And he's going to lose a lot of those forces quickly to attrition. I just kind of don't care. Go over here, scout out these 2 territories. I don't see a thing. Right, you know what? I'm just going to march down. Yeah, you know what? We're going to do it. Declare the war. We're going to take that territory. Lusania is basically nothing, and... Okay, apparently, we just won a naval engagement. Yeah, Lusania is this territory around here. So, you're just going to take that. You are just going to... You're just going to... Excuse me. Excuse me. You're going to... Why are you not going that way? Hang on, this... Zone of bloody control. Right, you go in this direction. Go as far south as you can. I need you to start doing some winning, please. Actually, what I'll do is I'll actually ship them around the fortress, just so I can actually get them down to the south. I see a tiny number of people there. Nothing major, to be honest. I need this guy to start, you know, winning some victories, please. And he's going to start losing troops annoyingly fast here. Right, you... come over here, knock this down. With these 3 territories taken and occupied, yeah, that's basically the war goal already fulfilled. Apparently this was an important territory for some reason, and I get a free 5 popularity, no matter what I do. So, gentle looting, please. Gentle looting. Say sorry after you steal all their worldly goods. Right, you, get on the boat, and then just get down south. Figure out where the hell their armies are. They've got to be around here somewhere, alright? They've got to be here flipping somewhere. They've got 37 cohorts somewhere or another. 41, in fact. There we go. Right, get them ashore, get them ashore, get them ashore. You guys, get them over here. Right, so they're about to fight us. Get reinforcements. Bloody hell, this is the... No, don't send reinforcements. Accept the loss. Just accept the loss, because we actually don't want to fight those guys. You guys... get over here, and if you can, yeah, fight some forces here. There we go. We are defeated. That's a shame, but it doesn't actually matter. The important thing is, ultimately, we're able to win in the long run. And get my boats around over here. It feels like, yeah, they're going to be more use over this side. So, begin sieging this down. They're now going in that direction. Right, they're actually staying away from this one bloody army, aren't they? Yes, they're going to be dicks about this. Well, deploy the boats around. If need be, we can actually just work around them. Where are they going now? Where the bloody hell are they going now? Right. They're They're looping around over there. I just need to start winning some bloody victories with my primary army, please. Okay, I'm seeing 10,000 there, I'm seeing 19,000 there. This is what they've got. At this point, they are exposing themselves. So, this is good. This is exactly what I wanted to see. You would like to, you know what, abandon the siege, it doesn't matter. Get off the siege and get on the boats, please. And then, just basically land right next to them and just win, okay? Get over there, destroy them. Next up, you over there, if you'd be so kind. And then, hang on, if I land here, does that mean I can't walk over here? I don't know. I'm kind of hoping I can, because I should be able to walk away from them. Okay, no I can't. No I can't. Right. So that's going to be awkward. But I have reinforcements coming. Oh, bloody hell. I dislike this fort. Right, so at this point, move in, begin the attack, but reinforcements will be coming in. Yeah, Olympics, that's more popularity. Right, just everybody head in. Everybody head in and reinforce as best you can. So, now you're getting involved. You're going to take some losses. We're taking a lot more, mind, but, oh, don't lose. You're not going to lose, are you? Because that would just be embarrassing if you were going to lose. You are... Okay, now they're losing more than me. Good. This is very much turned in my favour. And this is your victory. That's got to be a good amount of popularity. Yeah, +5 immediately. Because he just won a great victory. And screw you, basically. Right, now, you go over there. Retake the territory we just had. Where's First Stratos? You guys, pursue, pursue, pursue. Win more victories. Also, he's gone bold. He was definitely not bold a minute ago. Another great victory there, but it was a very small victory, so it didn't count for much. How are we doing here? We're up to still 80 seats and 80 popularity. 80 popularity. Give him the triumph. Give him the triumph. 100 popularity. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Are we ready? Are we ready to do this? Proclaim dictatorship. Populist faction has greater than or equal to... It has 80 support. It has 80 support. Shut up. Wait, what? How did... When did that happen? That can't happen. Hang the flip on here. How did that... Oh. The triumph just actually encouraged people to jump ship to Marshall because everybody loves a triumph. Right. Right. Oh, hang on. There's a flipping Charisma 12 person, Nutesmo Tete. Alright, you are not stopping me. You are not stopping me. This is happening. Also, I'll take, yeah, Trome Defense up because that leads into Fort Defense. Fort Defense is good. So, yeah, just keep that ticking in here. Keep that ticking in. At this point, yeah, First Stratos, just take that and then start marching south as quick as you can. Alright, we've taken all of this. You go and take that fort over there. First Stratos, just basically go and hunt them down. Boats, get back round over here just to help him move around. But yeah, moving around this bit of the world is really tricky because of those forts. Right, there's another 5 popularity that we don't need because we are at 100 right now. Have you stabilised at 100? Yes, you have stabilised at 100. Now we just need to wait for 77. The populist faction is gaining a stupid amount of waiting. This is good. This is all very, very good indeed, alright? Just keep on keeping on, and we've actually got, yep, children coming in. Congratulations, you might well be the next king, in fact. We've just sacked this city again, so once again, more gentle looting, please. Right, get the boats back down south. I don't know where they are, but they've got to be somewhere around here. At this point, we've begun the sieging. Oh, there's 29,000. That's actually quite a lot, actually. Yeah, let's just actually back off for a second, because that's 29,000 troops right there. That is a few. We easily managed to win that, and we captured their general. That's all okay. Yeah, you fall back and just recharge for a minute. First Stratos has taken a bit of a battering. There we go. You can go and chill out there. We've got plenty of manpower for the time being, and we're going to take Fortress number 1 soon. And how are we going? 79! 79 seats right now. This guy's only got popularity of 4. He cannot be that bloody popular. Alright. Popularity here is, yeah, 100%. 79. Come on. Every time it ticks over, I think it recalculates. Come on, I believe in you. Alright, you're 41 years old. You're pretty darn good. Are you married yet, by the way? Yes, you are. Of course you are, because you've just had a child. So, we've got ourselves potentially our future queen right there. And April, still 79. Come on. Come the flip on. Just look at this. Plus 4.93. This has got to happen. We've got a strength 12 Tesmo Tete. Okay, this army is recovered. Siege has actually been won right there. These guys starting to do a good job. You can now start moving south. Friends in high places. Yeah, absolutely. Make friends with people. I honestly see no reason not to. This is their final fortress. They've still got a big force somewhere. So just be ready to potentially deal with that. Where is it? I don't know where it is, because it was at Croton, but now it seems to have moved. They've got 43,000, and also they formed a defensive... Ah, there they are! They're over on flipping Sicily. Right, well that's interesting. Okay, go and hunt them down in that case. You've got massive cavalry advantage, you should be fine. In fact, actually, you know what? What are you actually on right now? Because you've got so much in the way of cavalry, I feel like actually, yeah, you might be better off going to... Ooh. Okay, only 6%. I mean, phalanx wouldn't be bad. Phalanx would mean, yeah, my cavalry is more effective. Yeah, go over to phalanx formation, please. And once that's done, head over to Sicily and basically just start killing them off. I'll give you a moment, though, because, yeah, troops are actually getting back into the army very fast right now. There we go. That's basically 55,000. You guys get over here, get in the boat. These guys are doing a good job. You can't move anywhere just yet. That's absolutely fine. But Senate is 80. Okay, do we have to be at peace? Do I have to be at peace? Greater than equal to... Oh, we don't have enough flipping tyranny. Okay, hang on. Popularity needs to be 90, so I just need to arrest somebody. Right, we just need to arrest, like, one person, and I think it's gotta be you, because you're starting to annoy me. So, okay, if we just arrest this guy right now on completely spurious charges, then I go down to 95, I gain the 4 tyranny. Congratulations, you were apparently the last barrier in my way before it was actually time for me to become king. Come on. And, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh flipping yes. I'm gonna lose some stability, but congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Senate. Boom! So that's been a little bit on the dubious side when it came to stability. That's fine. Can we undo some of that? No, actually, we can't. So, unrest is a little bit on the high side right now, which is a problem. And we are now formally a monarchy, meaning all of a sudden we've actually redone everything. Actually, we've just redone all the things. So, yeah, actually we've got pretenders who want to be the next successor because... Yeah, I actually did this when I didn't have children. I probably should have waited till I had children to do this, because I've basically just created a succession crisis, like, immediately. Ooh, he's the tyrant of the Hellenic League. Well, that's just lovely. And his ambition is to be appointed dictator. Okay, to be honest, you've already gone one better. And apparently, yeah, the entire court got dismissed at the time, so that's nice. So, it's because some of them have now changed function. Because, of course, now this guy has nothing to do with the Senate, because there is no Senate. So instead, he now gets aggressive expansion down, which is good. We could do with that being down. What else do you guys all do, by the way? Sacrifice to the gods cost down. Beautiful. Mercenary maintenance down. I don't think that's changed, has it? Yeah, I think that has changed a bit, because we used to get tax up. But yeah, now instead we get morale of armies up and mercenary maintenance down. Yes, a very important one. We can't get pig stabbing costs down anymore, but a good philosopher gets legitimacy up, and legitimacy is what stops people from hating you. Though admittedly, my legitimacy should be just fine, because I'm super popular, so that's absolutely fine. Yeah, national tax is now instead boosted by a civic person, not a military person, which feels more right and proper to me anyway. Also, we're losing a lot of trade routes here. What else has just exploded? Because we seem to be desperately lacking in trade routes. Right, deploy our new king to go and deal with this business. So, yeah, just actually don't go ashore right there. Go ashore over here instead, and then basically go and hunt the bastards down. Over here, yeah, we've nearly taken their last fortress. You just come ashore right here. And then, yeah, just come around over here and murder them, please. And they have, yeah, apparently they've just won. That's fine. We will take this place back momentarily. They've gathered everything together here. And actually, they might have enough to... Oh. Okay, I would like you to leave because you do seem to have the better general, actually. So in we go. The first fight is king. And... we're doing all right. Well done. Oh, yeah, the phalanx. The phalanx was a good pick. The phalanx is giving me plus 16%. Their shock tactics not working so well at all. I've got heavy cavalry on the flanks who are now just going to sweep in. Oh, yeah, they've got basically nothing but archers and skirmishers. So that's going to be a super easy victory as a result of that. Right, that wasn't as tough as it looked at all. Meanwhile, we've taken this over here. This is all falling apart. Yeah, they're pretty much done at this point. So just give it a moment for all of these to flick over. There we go. We've taken literally everything. I think it's time for you guys to cease to exist, by the way. A true glorious victory for our new king. Spot on. So we'll just be having all of this, thank you. That's literally all you've got. And I think... you know what? We do have a bit of a skills gap right now. I can't help but notice we do have a bit of a skills gap. Pass judgment on the important families, please. If anyone stands out as being particularly talented, we might be willing to welcome the family on board. You're not bad. Right, so the Fulvius family. Not so bad. You're terrible. You're alright. But no, I think we'll just add the Fulvius and have everyone else crucified. There we go, lovely. Here we go. We got some good quality Fulviuses right here. Including a decent commander, potentially. Very interesting. And that's it. We've pretty much got all of Italy at this point. There's a couple of tiny city-states. That was my fault. I kind of, made those guys. So, that's a bit unfortunate. But, they don't seem to hate me that much. If aggressive expansion wears off, I might just be able to basically eat them over time. Also, I think he deserves another triumph, because at this point, he is our king, so hooray for more flipping triumphs. Oh yeah, the guy we threw in prison in order to make myself king. He apparently would like some leniency. So, all men have a price. We can... oh, we're just accepting bribes to actually let him go free. And apparently he's 95% loyal. That's impressive. Yes, we shall release him. Congratulations, you are now free again. Ah, yes, of course. And our entire national outlook has just changed. So yeah, we don't have quite as many civic ideas as we used to. But we have picked up 2 new decisions. Now we're actually a Greek monarchy, which is imperial ambition, becoming a brand new type of even better monarchy. But you'd need, wow, 600 cities for that. Just out of interest, how many does Moria over here have? They've got 758. Alright, Seleucids are only on 280 because lots of this is desert. Phrygia is, that's 361. Right, so, yeah, we're only 256. That's a little bit grindy. I don't think we'll be going for that. But we do actually have access to what I suppose is like, supposed to be the ultimate end game here, which is reunite Alexander's empire. Which basically just means, yeah, we need to hold territory literally everywhere, all the way over in India. So... we're not going to do that. That's slightly ridiculous, but it's nice to know we have access to it as a decision. Anyway, back to national overview. 4 ideas now, including for the first time, a military idea. And we have unlocked literally all of them these days, so what do we actually want here? You know what? I think I'll take army maintenance costs down 20%. That's actually pretty darn decent, so we'll take that. For, yeah, the civic ideas, what do I actually want here? Because there's a bunch of good ones. I'll probably take, yeah, the capital import routes. We'll go for them, because that's just really, really damn nice. Oratory is... what's the best thing to do in oratory? We haven't had oratory for a while. Probably best just to go for, yeah, general loyalty up. So military administration, so everyone's happy with me. And monthly loyalty up. Ooh, interesting. Everybody's loyalty. Tyranny down. Popularity up is good because popular rulers have high legitimacy. I think I'll take origin myth for now. I'll stick with that. I like that one. But remember, loyalty to the state is there if need be. Also, all our laws have just reset, mainly because, yeah, there's a bunch of different laws now, because some of the old laws didn't make any sense. So, we might need to have a little look-see at those. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I'd say that is enough for now. We have now set up a monarchy. We have our first great king here, officially a tyrant, in fact, which is very appropriate because very often in democratic Greek societies, when someone set themselves up as king, they were referred to as a tyrant. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense, and that means that we need to sort out the succession, figure out what's going on with all the new laws and whatever, and I'd say, now we've got this whole situation sorted out, yeah, the only real choice now is Carthage or Phrygia, because me and Carthage kind of fell out over that whole war situation. We're not actually allies anymore. In fact, I'm not sure I've got any friends whatsoever. No, I've got no diplomatic relations at all. So Carthage is rather busy right now, fighting literally everybody in Spain. So, ooh, 216 cohorts though. That's quite a lot to mine. That is quite a lot. But, ooh, they've got quite a navy as well. Right, maybe we leave Carthage alone. Maybe it's time for some Phrygia. Because now the Senate doesn't get a say anymore. Now I can do whatever the hell I want, whenever I want to. So, we'll figure out how monarchy works next time, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been Imperator Rome. Thank you very much, and goodbye. This guy's enjoying that. This guy's enjoying his elephant a bit too much.
Oh my god.
In fair Verona, we set our scene. Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big. They've managed to glitch inside one of the buildings. Elephants in the rear! And then in come the chariots!